Step in the ring, wrestling fans. This is Jay with Ringside Chasers, and today we're talking about Monday Night Raw highlights. So first, to kick off the night, it was Drew McIntyre talking about how he took the bracelet from CM Punk on the show of SmackDown last Friday. He took it from CM Punk, I guess, when he was beating him up. And it was so funny, his dog's name was on it. And everybody was chanting, Larry, Larry. That was really funny, really cool stuff. Next was Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser. This was a pretty good match until Sheamus came in and interrupted the match. Why'd you have to do that, Sheamus? Why? I mean, come on, it was a really good match, and Braun Breaker's just getting mad at this point. He's getting mad. He's ticked. He is ticked off. He wants that Intercontinental Championship shot, and guess what? Well, he got it at Money in the Bank, July 6th. Intercontinental Championship, Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. I can't wait for that match. I predicted that in my SummerSlam predictions, and then Sami would win, walk into SummerSlam, and fight Finn Balor. I hope Braun Breaker wins, and if he does win, I don't care about my predictions. I want Braun Breaker to win. Then the Money in the Bank women's qualifying match, Lyra Valkyria versus Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. I wanted either Kairi Sane or Lyra Valkyria, and Lyra Valkyria, thankfully, she won. Next, we got the Liv Morgan little scene. This was hilarious about Dom, and this is the funniest stuff. I mean, they are doing great with while Rhea's gone, what they're doing with Liv and Dom. Zelina Vega came out, and then Dom came out, and then later on in the night, they showed that next Monday, it will be the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan versus Zelina Vega. I hope Liv wins that. Next, we had the Money in the Bank men's qualifying match. Braun Strowman versus Chad Gable versus Big Bronson Reed. I really didn't care who won. This match was a great match. I really wouldn't be mad with anyone. Somehow, some way, Chad Gable stole it. I'll tell you how. Carlito, JD McDonough, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio all came and was beating up Braun Strowman. That made it was just Chad Gable versus Big Bronson Reed. Chad Gable did a German suplex and somehow pulled off the win against two. I mean, it was really the Judgment Day's help. And then when Chad Gable won, Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six, not the whole Wyatt Six, but just as I would think, Nikki Cross came out with the freaky mask, just was crawling on the mat, and all the smoke and the lights went off. That was awesome. And then she just walked away. Chad Gable walked. That was so freaky. Next was a match between Alba Fyler and Isla Dawn, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, against Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. This match really didn't mean anything. Alba Fyler and Isla Dawn won. It wasn't for the titles. It was in a non-title match. And then Damage Control came out. Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, Io Sky came out and beat up everybody, I believe. It was cool. I really like Damage Control. And then I don't really know what the highlight of the night was, but to me, this was the highlight of the night. Damian Priest talks about Seth, and he says, you know, all this stupid stuff. I mean, and they were chanting, Priest sucks. I like Damian Priest a lot. I like Finn Balor. I like Damian Priest. I like Rhea Ripley. Those Judgment Day. I don't really mind Dom. I don't really mind JD McDonough anymore. But if I was there, I would have said Priest sucks too. And then Seth. I'm so happy to hear this again. Burn it down. Do. I'm so happy we're hearing this again. Seth came out and they made an agreement that if Seth lost, he could never challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's nuts. If Damian loses, he has to leave Judgment Day. The stakes for this matchup at Money in the Bank is super high now. Super high stakes. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be a banger after banger after banger. I don't even like Sheamus that much. I just like saying banger after banger after banger. And then the Wyatt 6 video, it was Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy, but it's like he was talking to himself about Bray Wyatt and, you know, how his brother and he lost everything. That was really freaking. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna take a bold guess in this video, and again, if it doesn't happen, I take bold predictions, by the way. If it doesn't happen, I'm not surprised. But so they played that tape, and Bo Dallas, the tape that Nikki Cross gave Michael Cole, and it was saying about, it was like Bo Dallas talking to himself, Uncle Howdy pretty much, and he pretty much was saying he lost everything with his brother when his brother died, Bray Wyatt. And the only thing that I could guess is what they're doing to this. I don't know what that meant. I don't know what that videotape meant. But my bold guess is maybe they're bringing back the Fiend outfit and everything. Maybe they're going to make a Fiend Uncle Howdy. Maybe they're going to make a Fiend Bo Dallas. That's just my thoughts. I mean, it's a bold, like I said, it's a bold prediction. Next, we have Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross won, unfortunately. New Day rocks. I wanted Kofi to win. And then the main event of the night. I could barely fall asleep last night because I was so devastated. So devastated. The World Tag Team Championship between Awesome Truth and the Judgment Day, because Liv convinced R-Truth backstage to give JD McDonough and Finn Balor a chance, a shot at the tag titles last night, literally that night, and unfortunately, Awesome Truth didn't retain. I'm not joking. They didn't retain. They are no longer World Tag Champions. I'm really sad about it. I'm really sad about it. I don't know. I don't mind if Awesome Truth didn't have them already, or like the Creed brothers. I would have wanted Finn Balor and JD McDonough to win. I don't mind. I like Finn Balor a lot. He's my top 10. JD McDonough, I really don't mind him that much. But I didn't want Awesome Truth to lose him yet. Like, it was only like 79 days, I think, that they had him, and I feel like it was too short. And I thought they were going to walk into SummerSlam as your World Tag Team Champions, because The Miz's hometown is Cleveland, and that's not how it's going to happen. Maybe they're going to get another title shot before Cleveland. I doubt it. My guess is that they rematch with them at SummerSlam in Cleveland, and they win them back, and then the Creed brothers eventually come along and win them when Chad Gable joins the Creed brothers. But yeah, and then Chad Gable had that backstage thing with the Creed brothers too that I forgot to talk about. The Creed brothers said, you know, what's wrong and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna, like, when I would assume Chad Gable's joining the Creed brothers. I don't know if when he joins, is it gonna be Chad Creed? That'd be a little weird. So I would assume they would rename a whole faction name, and they'd still keep the Creed brothers as the tag team. Chad Gable like runs the faction like he does now, Alpha Academy. But yeah, it was a great night. It was another great Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Rollins. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Hit that notification bell. Lord bless and keep you, and don't forget to keep on yeeting.